every Uyghur out there get a Twitter account. Every Uyghur out there get a Twitter account.
What's the next move for Uyghurs? What can layman Uyghur people do now to sort of further the Uyghur cause? We've got this bill through. What's next, do you think? Or what would you advise for Uyghur people, activists, organizations to do now?
I think a lot of Uyghurs will know better than I do what they can do and where they have opportunities to do something. I think that the Hong Kong movement, in terms of the nonviolent aspects of it, is a very good. What they're doing, I think, has been very effective. They really have a huge social media presence that the Uyghurs don't have. I would like to see, every Uyghur out there get a Twitter account. Every Uyghur out there get a Twitter account. The Hong Kongers had a follow back campaign where they all followed each other back, which increased all of their followers, right? And I think the Uyghurs should do this. I think that there should be I'm very impressed with, as I've said, with UHRP's, Uyghur Human Rights Project's approach to things. I'm open to criticism of them if I hear it, but as far as I can tell, they've had a very good strategy. So I think throwing some support behind them, seeking some leadership, some combined action. But at the same time, I think it's smart to have people that are on the outside of that, who are smartly critical where criticism needs to happen. I think some of the criticism has been very unwarranted and possibly self-destructive for the Uyghur cause, but I think that others. I think there should be some room for debate among Uyghurs about what the best approach is to do. But I think massive social media campaigns, I think attempts to reach out to other organizations and groups and social movements that have a lot of followers, like Black Lives Matter, and see if you can get your plank in there. Reaching out to other, the U.S. is the first now government who's passed such a human rights law for the Uyghurs. I think, now let's go to the EU, let's go to Britain, let's go to France and say, hey, why can't you guys pass such a law, right? And do it quickly, because we don't have a lot of time. I mean, it's just astonishing that this is being allowed. And then the other thing I think would be to combine, try to combine efforts with the Rohingya, because the Rohingya are in a similar situation. There's at least 3 concentration camps in Rakhine State, one of which was built by the Chinese,